Yeah. You also have your top 3 rules.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on from the kind of very simple day-to-day stuff, and simple things like, if I'm going to have a phone call, it has to be with the decision maker. There's no point. Unless it's like a procedure call, I need information from someone. But every call I have has got a purpose to it. And if the person who cannot deal with that question or that item on the call isn't available, I don't have it. So if I'm selling, if we're doing, say, a sales call, the decision makers are on the phone. If we get to the call and they say, oh, there's 2 of us, man and wife team, but my wife isn't here. Okay, well, we don't have the call then. We do it when she is. That kind of thing. But so aside from those operational rules, there's the main rules we have are in what we call our triage process, which I've probably mentioned before. This is huge because this is about the kind of clients you're going to take on. And let's face it, we're all in business. We've all got procedures. We've all got the day-to-day. But the big drain on our life and our existence, the time vampires, are bad clients. Good clients make your life fucking brilliant. Bad clients can make things very difficult. So getting good clients, having good clients can help you through having some other problems with your business. Cash flow, but if you're being paid up front, that's not so much of a problem with cash flow, and that means good clients pay up front. So good clients can solve a lot of problems. So we have 3 main criteria for all of our work, and especially the higher up the tree you go. So you're talking of elite and main build, or even worse, or even more daunting for you as a private client. I have one at the moment, and I'm not able to take any others. And so for a private client, you're looking at jobs of minimum 50K. So that's the kind of level I'm talking about. 3 very simple criteria. And if they don't meet them, there's no other conversation. I don't care how much you pay me. 100K, £1 million, just wouldn't fly. The first is only if they can pay. If they're not making the kind of income to pay my fee or our fee or the fees for the group, we wouldn't even look at them. There's no point. And we've decided each group has got a different threshold. And say for our mentoring group, if you don't have at least 5K a month in profit after wages, expenses, and the rest of it, we wouldn't allow anyone in. We wouldn't even talk to them, because we know from experience, someone who hasn't got that kind of money going into the bank and increasing their savings every month is not prepared to invest what they need to invest with us. They're just not. And we may get some who are, and they'll argue about it, but that's fine. But statistically, the chances are that's rare. So we don't even waste any time. You tell us that you're making 3K a month profit. Okay, you're not eligible for the group. Simple.
Yeah.
Job done. Argue all you fucking like, but that's it. The second one is, so it's only if you can pay, if they got the money, cash flow. And we don't take credit cards either. So you can't just load your card up either. Only if you can help them. So the second question we would have on the form is, what's your business? And what's your challenge? Now, if they're in a business we don't approve of, and this is purely subjective, we're not being objectively moral, and we're not Christians or anything. But if you're selling stuff that we don't approve of, such as in my case, NLP training, or some kind of fucking bogus mindset shit, or fucking alternative health, that kind of bollocks, chakra aligning, fucking scrotum massage, that kind of thing. If you're in a business we don't approve of, again, we won't have you. We are not helping people just sell anything because you can afford us. We have to believe in your business. We have to think it's ethical. Not that you think it's ethical, but we have to think the business is ethical according to our ethics, and we have to believe you run it in an ethical way. If we think you are, I had a client once, I think he let it slip that he was going to let let me get this right, his website guy, no, he was talking about his Google AdWords guys. He was going to let the Google AdWords guys do a load of work and then not pay them because of some loophole. He was laughing about it. And I thought to myself, if you're going to do that with them, you'll do that with me one day. You might be within your rights to the letter of the contract, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about being an ethical person. And I finished that bit of work, and then I took the invoice and he paid it, and I just said, like, we're done now. I didn't give him any reason. I just left, just stopped. Well, that's because he was unethical. So we have to think you're running an ethical business and you have to be an ethical person. And the third thing is, only if we want to. Some people are dickheads. You might be ethical, you might have an ethical business, you might have a lot of money, but like the guy who called Connor the apprentice and looked down his nose at him and didn't want to talk to him, I don't want to help you. you can go and fucking drown in a vat of shit for all I care. You speak to my business partner and friend like that, you're nobody. You're persona non grata. So, you know, if they can pay, if we can help them, and if we want to help them, well, that's it. Those 3 rules sift out probably 70% of the people who've approached us in the last year. And they work really well. Yeah, we might have missed some, don't care.
Yeah.
But it works because all of our guys, we don't have a single client we don't like, to the extent that, and when we come to recruit for the main build and the Elite game, when we're actually having in-person meetings, another rule for me will be, am I prepared to sit in a bar with this person one-on-one and have a few drinks one night? If I'm not, I don't want them in a group, because the chances are that's going to happen. I don't want to put myself through the stress of having to sit there drinking with someone I don't like.
Yeah.
But that is about me, not about them. That's about me.
Yeah, you also don't want to take fucking money off people you don't like. It feels dirty money. I don't want your money. You're a prick.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of don't like. I mean, if I can help someone, I don't have to like someone to help them.
No, of course not.
But
I
know what you mean.
Too, which is big, and I almost feel like you didn't put enough emphasis of it. I detest people who take money off people and they can't truly fix their problem.
Oh, yeah.